Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Indie Pokemon Decks. Again, it's my second video using the new format and the new recording stuff, the new Pokemon Live. I have lots of thoughts about that. But I kind of want to get into this deck first. This is a deck I think I might have actually made a video previously. I had a deck similar to this before the rotation. But I have one now, and this is Metagross VMax. So this goes in line with the other deck that I had. It's a Rapid Strike deck. It's a VMAX deck, and it utilizes Cheryl. There's some benefits and drawbacks to this. You get 10 more hit points, which would have been nice in the last game I played. So if you watch that game, I didn't even get to use Cheryl. I got O-code twice, and that was it. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to record another one right after that. So, but anyway, 330. So again, we're the idea is evolve to a VMAX, let's go over here, put a face mask on it, make it difficult to knock out, full face guard, and then use Cheryl to rotate and heal. All right. So, well, not really rotate and heal, but anyway, we'll discuss the differences of this deck. The cool thing about Metagross, you could see I don't have a lot of other Pokemon, right? I have the Bronzong. There's nothing else to draw. It's because there's Zap Traction right here. Search your deck up to 2 cards, put them in your hand, then shuffle your deck. It's an awesome thing to have. So basically all I have to do is get 1 Metagross, 1 VMAX, 1 energy, and then I could start pulling the cards I need from my deck. And I can even pull, I could pull a trainer. I can pull a Shauna or an Avery. You could see I can pull whatever I need to get this deck going. If I need to pull a Pokemon, if I have Stadium, another energy, boss's orders, it's kind of a cool thing to do. If you want to do a little hand jujitsu, you can call the judge there to get your opponent to do whatever you need to do to win. Okay, so the idea is get a Metagross VMAX. If we need to, Zap Traction to get some more cards in our hand to get our setup, and then start doing Max Rush. Now, here's the interesting thing about Max Rush. It's 100 damage your first attack. The second attack, it's another 150, so 250. So we really want to leave Metagross as the active Pokemon. But Mike, you're going to say, how do you do that? Well, very simple. How are we going to heal him, right? So we're gonna damage you. You're gonna damage us. We're gonna damage you. You're gonna knock me out. Well, you're up on the game. Well, not exactly, and that's where this guy comes in. Bronzong. We're gonna use metal transfer. You can move as much metal from one of your Pokemon to another as much as you like. So we can, in theory, see if I can do this. Attack with Metagross for 100. The next attack will do 250. Our opponent damages us. We use Bronzong. Take all the energy off. We can put it right on Bronzong. Use Cheryl to heal him, and then put the energy right back, and then attack and get that 250. That is the ideal situation. Does it always work out? Not so much, but let's give it a try. I don't think this deck's as strong as the Blaziken one. The Blaziken one's actually pretty strong. If I had got that helmet there, I think I would have had a really good chance of winning, because I'm not sure what my opponent would have done after I was retreating. He got me a little bit sooner than I was ready, and I didn't get that one card. But, again, this is a good deck. We have a little bit here. There's not much. There are a couple of switches if we need them, in case one of the Bronzong gets there. We can put it to our, move it to our bench, move the energy to another one in case we can't find the Cheryl. So there's a couple of, backup plans here. Everything else is pretty standard. 2 Pal Pads, so we can keep bringing the Cheryls back in, and we can search for those. Sometimes you'll have matches. Sometimes you will have matches where you just can't attack. You just got to keep defending, and you can use this Zap Traction to get the cards you need in your hand to get the setup. And then when you're ready, that's when you start going to hit the home runs with the Max Rush. So it depends on the matchup. What you have, what you're fighting against, that you can what you can accomplish. So we do have some paths to the peak, because you could see we've got no Pokemon with rule boxes and abilities. That's kind of cool, right? So let's get a bunch of those in there. Hurt our opponent with Judge, but really the main impetus is Cheryl The main parts of the deck, Cheryl, this Max Rush, the Bronzong, with moving the energy around, you know, and even you could say again, a key part is this full face card, getting one of these on there. So that's it. There's not much to say. Just 10 energy, 12 Pokemon. Let's see how the match goes. All right, here we go. This is the hand dealt to us, and I like what I'm seeing here. I should be able to evolve first turn, and start getting cards. Excuse me, second turn. All right, another Arceus. Well, I haven't seen a lot of these recently, and now I've got 2 there, so nothing to do here. Just looking what that bullet punch is. I don't know if I've ever used the Blaziken deck. I've definitely used the non-evolved, the regular Pokemon V attacks, but I don't. Oh, I have once with this, with the Synchro Hammer. I've done that. But yeah, for the most part, we're doing what we're gonna do. So this is cool. Okay, flying Pikachu, and I think against basics, it's good. But I don't think that scares me right now. And it's not fire. That's the other, I mean, main difference between these two. If you feel like you're face a lot of fire decks or more fire than water, then the Metagross deck might be better for you than Blaziken, but I find it kind of the other way around. All right, let's see what my opponent's doing here. All right. So he's got 4 cards. I think I'm gonna Ultra Ball. Oh yeah. So let's do this. We're gonna Ultra Ball. 1, 2. I wonder if I should play Judge or Shauna. I think Shauna makes more sense, right? Why would I take fewer cards? My opponent only has 4 anyway. It doesn't look like they have what they want. I don't want to be bailing them out, right? So if I get another energy here, I can straight up attack. I do not. I do go back to the peak, which I like. Can play Adventures Discover. I do need an energy. So there we go. So what do I want to do? I definitely want an energy. I think. So if he damages me next turn, I think what I'll do is I can move the energy off. I don't have the heal. But let's see what I can pull up here. Yeah, Switch probably would have been good. Because he is going to damage me here. And he's not going to use that attack. I'm guessing he's going to evolve. No. Oh, he's going after my little guy. All right. Did not see that coming. Kind of okay with that. So what do I do? Do I attack here? Or do I get my setup first? Well, I can get... Why do I have to choose, right? Why don't we do that? And now... Oh, I picked the wrong Pokemon. Oh, no. Oh, I was talking. See, I can't talk and play at the same time, so that's on me. I think that'll give me... Yeah, I don't need 10 Metagross. It's not the Blaziken deck where I really need this. Wow, I can't... I just messed that up. All right. I'm going to attack anyway. I'm going to think about this for a second. I can't evolve these. I could just get... If he attacks me next turn, what do I do? You know what? Yeah, let's get cards in our hand. Let's get cards in our hand. I know what we're going to do. We're going to get... We're gonna grab a Shauna. He's not gonna knock me out, and a Switch, and that's what we're gonna play next turn. And we'll have another evolved one. We'll be fine for 1 turn. So let's see what happens here. Well, I messed that up. I should have played the other. I went for the Metagross instead of the Bronzor. All right. My understanding is, if my memory is correct, from basics. I'm not attacking with any basics, so. Flying Pikachu's nice. So he's gonna attack me, I think. I'm gonna switch out the other Metagross, evolve. Then Shauna. Yeah, I'm not messing around here. I don't want to get my Pokemon knocked out early. There's no point. I'm gonna switch. That's right. Because I have the helmet. See that helmet, man. It's so good. That really the noise it makes. Now I can decide if I'm gonna attack. Depends. I really want my setup here. Don't get it again. So the question is to attack or not attack. Nothing to Pal Pad back. Let's see what we get with Pokégear. What's his orders? If I attack. I'm running out of switches here. So if I do that, I would get a Bronzor and a switch, and then I'm okay. Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna just gonna play it safe. Just keep playing it. Let's play the deck for what it is, right? So, oh, I don't have one. Okay, heavy ball and a switch. Because then I can switch him out. It's gonna take me 2 more turns to get this guy. That's because I played it poorly, so. But it doesn't look like my opponent has much. I almost want to keep attacking because he kind of looks dead-handed. And I don't want to wait for him to get his good stuff out. Oh, again. That's actually really good for me. If I got another energy, that is. If I got another energy, this would be really good for me. Oh, it's not what I need. All right. Let's get the other guy. I am going to switch again. You know, not having, what was it, Bird Keeper, where you can draw 3 cards and switch. That's really kind of hurt me here, unfortunately. I could also, since I don't have, I'm going to, all right, we'll do this. We're going to Boss's Order you. You can stop attacking me for a little damage here and there. And now I want, we definitely need a, Cheryl. I kind of want an energy. And then oh, we don't need an energy because we're going to move it all around. Face guard would be good. Yeah, that's it. We see again, we don't need to shuffle the Pokemon around because I'm going to heal them just there. I've got a couple of Pal Pads. Be great if I got something that drew. Now I feel like we're going to, as long as he doesn't get my Bronzor here. All right. Now we're going to unleash this deck. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's show what we're made of. We've got to move all the energy off. So it's a little slow. The other one's definitely more kid-friendly than this one. You got to make sure you move everything to the right spot. I really should not be talking while I'm doing this because I'm going to have the propensity to mess it up. And now here we go. 1. I'm risking it a little bit because let's put this on this guy. Because I don't have all the draw that I need. I'm going to use put a face guard on him. I'm going to Pal Pad the Cheryl and the Boss's Order. I almost want to do a Shauna back in. Maybe for the next one, another show. Again, I could do Cheryl again. I mean, I could do Zap Traction and get everything back, but see what my opponent does when I start putting a little pressure on him. Because the next one's 250. I can even go after this Pikachu here. Although I'm not sure why. Yeah, I think my opponent's in a pickle here. 110. I could take another one of those, so I'm not too worried. I'm not worried. Let's see what we draw. Avery, that's nice. All right. Let's get some more cards. We're gonna knock him out. I did not get the card I need. Don't really need any of this. We can judge on the next turn. There we go, 250. We're gonna get two, knocking him out. Should have seen how much damage he does. 160. It's well within what he should be able to take. There's a Cheryl. All right. So it looks pretty much like we're going skiing downhill from here. It's looking really good. It's looking really good. And I don't even have to take this Pokemon out. I could just get this other Arceus with boss's order. Depends. Really depends what I want to do here. Do I get a switch? Do not have a switch. Do not have a... Let's just heal him up. Let's just stay with it. He's going to do 250 damage again. So we'll move 1, 2. It's not a fast deck. Play Cheryl again. And we'll even put one on him. Let's move some energy off. And it's good to have the energy on the right Pokemon like that. In case your Bronzong gets knocked off, right? Don't get too lazy there. And there we go, 250. And the next turn I'm gonna knock this guy out. And I'll be up close to being done here. Just one prize left. We have a boss's order. Either of these will get knocked out with 250, so. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that makes sense. And it's gonna reset. But yeah, but your Flying Pikachu's getting knocked out, so. It's got the Bronzong, but a little late. As you can see, I think it's pretty much all she wrote, because the first attack's gonna do 100. That's enough to knock him out. Yeah, let's get some more face guards in. And the only danger I have is getting these two stranded in the active spot. I could just play a Judge here, but let's hold on. Let's knock him out. We're gonna get 3 cards. That should give us some energy. I can put pressure with attacking if I turn either into a VMAX. All I need is 1 energy to draw a card. Oh, 3 prizes. Forgot. Hooray. Yeah, so this is there we go. So we did get the 1 energy. We're pretty much good either way. We're gonna knock this guy out 1 shot unless he evolves. And I think we're good. So I think you get a good idea of how this deck works. Just keep healing, keep healing. Make sure you get your setup going. And a lot of these decks, you know, the decks that I play kind of need these. There we go. That we got the victory. Need these conditions to exist for it to work. That's my weird ending. Let's go back to the deck. So there we go. I mean, you can basically see how the conditions work, right? And it's a little important to get everything set up right. And that was the same thing with the Blaziken deck. I couldn't get everything set up right. This one, I did get everything set up right. Zap Traction, pulled the cards I need. And then once you've got everything else, the max rush, you keep attacking with that. There's just 250 damage every turn is too much. Metal Transfer is great. Cheryl, completely underrated card, great card. And everything else, you know, the face guard's important, you know, Path to the Peak will shut down your opponent. Judge, I don't think we even used Judge. It looks like our opponent was stuck. The switches did come in handy, huh? I was thinking, I'm like, why did I have him in there? Well, there you can see why, that before you get that set up, you may need those switches to get out of trouble. And make it more difficult for your opponent to knock out your Pokemon. But it's pretty straightforward. Once you get that max Zap Traction, you could really pull some good cards into your deck. So maybe some other ways to use Metagross. I used to use it without the Bronzong previously. But yeah, with the Bronzong, you can see once you add that in, man, it's just tough. It's tough because I'm doing 250 damage every turn. and healing anything under than, 330, 350 points of damage, right? With the face mask. So anyway, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching. This is our second one of the Cheryl deck. So I don't know if I have a third, but maybe I will. Thanks a lot and hope to see you next time.